Good afternoon. I want to say thank you all for being here, the ones that we're honoring, and then the family and friends. I really do appreciate it. I know that they appreciate it. We're going to be giving commendation awards, unit citations, life-saving medals, Employee of the Year, and Officer of the Year, and years of service recognition. So I'm going to just say a word, and then I'm going to turn over to Lakeisha, who will actually read it off, and we'll get moving forward with this. We're here because, again, we're very proud of the work that we do here at the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. I was asked just recently how, things are going pretty well. How do you do that? Well, it's the men and women that work here. It's the sworn, it's the non-sworn. It's working together. It's out there being brave. It's doing the work that your community expects you to do, and they have no idea. I commented before, and I talked about how sometimes I feel like I'm the greatest ambassador for the Sheriff's Office, because my job is really just talk about how good you guys do. And by the size of the room, you guys can see exactly how good that we do, because quite honestly, when I'm out doing whatever I do, there are people that are out there 24/7 doing the work that you'll hear about. Some of the stuff is, again, life-saving. Some of it is working together to make this agency better, and I could not be more proud of working here and to be the Sheriff of Escambia County. We have done some things. We've made some changes. We have, our core values: courtesy, integrity, professionalism. But we also go out there. We also put a stop to some of these people that are running from us in a car. And we're smart about it, mostly. We use some used cars, and we use some new cars that are now used cars. But the bottom line is there's bad guys out there, and there's bad guys out there with guns. And we got the good guys here with guns, and we do a very good job. I was asked before if I had any comments to make, and as if I were to apologize for the hard work that we do. I will never apologize for the men and women that do the job both outside and inside this building. And you'll hear about some of the stories, and some of the things that you don't hear about is the things that we do every day and every night. Again, we started a couple things happening now, and one while you were sleeping, because I didn't think that the residents of Escambia County knew exactly how good a job that we do. So we're pushing that, and making sure people understand that you're very much a part of this community. You have families, your mothers, your fathers, your sons, your daughters, but you're also heroes, and I think that's very important. So with that, I told them I wouldn't talk long, and I'm going to turn this over to Keisha, and she will start these ceremonies. So thank you all again for being here.
We'll start with the commendation medal. If we could have Dispatcher Alyssa Strickland come forward. On October 1st, 2022, Dispatcher Strickland received a shots fired call at Bellevue Ballpark. The calm and informative demeanor with which Dispatcher Strickland controlled the chaotic situation where lives could have been jeopardized was exceptional. For this reason, Dispatcher Strickland is awarded the Commendation Medal. If we could have come forward Deputy Caleb Abney and Deputy Coy McKenna. On August 31st, 2022, Deputy Abney and Deputy McKenna responded to a traffic accident on Border Street in which the vehicle was overturned and on fire. The deputies immediately went into action by removing the driver from the car and extinguishing the fire. For their efforts, they are awarded the Commendation Medal. Next, we have the unit citations. If we could have the Public Records Unit come forward. That's Beth Shreves, Deborah Coburn, Stephanie Brown, Austin Powell, Rebecca Phipps. The Public Records Unit adhered to the highest level of professionalism in performing its duties. Public Records is awarded the unit citation for their diligent efforts. Next, Property Central Receiving. Please come forward John Weaver, Tanner Vincent, Joshua Kinder, Thomas Powell, and Lane Hodge. Property Central Receiving demonstrated outstanding performance as a unit in relocating the warehouse, all while maintaining daily operations. For their diligent efforts, Property Central Receiving is awarded the unit citation. Next, we have the Property Crimes Unit. Please come forward Lieutenant James Barnes, Sergeant Tony Godwin, Sergeant Matt Rowe, Deputy David Preston, Deputy Christy Tatum, Deputy Caleb Odom, Deputy Andrew Kelly, Deputy Justina Meeks, Deputy Roberto Berrigan, Deputy Tim Fox, Wendy Burkett, and Cynthia Joyner. For the distinctive accomplishments as a unit, from stopping a local car burglary ring, recovering over $1 million in stolen property, to educating patrol to combat property crimes, the Property Crimes Unit is awarded the unit citation. If we could have the training unit come forward, Sergeant Andrew Kiljan, Deputy Jenna Coates, Deputy Randy Fry, Deputy Brittany Tate, Deputy Benjamin Bonya, Gregory Robichaud, Lene McCrae, Rhonda Ray, Pamela Gaines, and Deborah Berry Gardner. For their dedication and passion in providing the highest level training in their pursuit to be the best enforcement agency in the state of Florida, the training unit is awarded the unit citation. Next, we have the life-saving medals. If we could have come forward Lieutenant Tony Tampry, On November the 11th, 2022, Lieutenant Tampere responded to a cardiac arrest call involving a female who had stopped breathing and was unresponsive. Lieutenant Tampere immediately administered several rounds of CPR and AED shocks, to which the female was revived. Lieutenant Tampere was instrumental in saving the female's life. Therefore, he is awarded the Life-Saving Medal. Deputy Nicholas Carpenter and Deputy Donald Griffin, please come forward. On July 27, 2022, Deputy Carpenter and Deputy Griffin responded to a cardiac arrest call at 2125 South Fairfield Drive involving a 39-year-old female drowning victim who had been underwater for several minutes. On scene, EMS personnel advised that Deputy Griffin and Deputy Carpenter's life-saving measures were instrumental in saving the female's life. These deputies are therefore awarded the Life-Saving Medal. On July the 4th, 2022, Deputy Hyatt and Deputy Fountain responded to a suicidal threat call at Bellevue Avenue and Community Drive. Upon arrival, deputies met with a male who was in the process of carrying out his suicide attempt. Deputy Hyatt was able to grab the male and pull the male over the concrete wall barrier, and Deputy Fountain secured the male for his safety and removed the noose. These deputies' actions were instrumental in saving the citizen's life. Therefore, they are awarded the Life-Saving Medal. Next, we have Deputy Hayden Griffith and Deputy Morgan Smith. On June 27, 2022, Deputy Griffith and Deputy Smith responded to a gunshot victim at the Silver Lake Mobile Home Park. These deputies immediately administered first aid to the victim, who had multiple gunshot wounds and was in medical distress. The victim was trauma alerted to Sacred Heart Hospital, where he underwent emergency surgery. Deputy Smith and Deputy Griffith's actions were instrumental in the victim's survival. Therefore, they are awarded the Life-Saving Medal. Next, if we could have Deputy Robert Green come forward. On July 7, 2022, Deputy Green responded to a cardiac arrest of an infant who was unresponsive at 1801 West Fairfield Drive. Within 2 minutes of performing life-saving measures, the infant resumed breathing and regained a pulse. Deputy Green quickly determined that waiting for an ambulance would delay emergency medical care and personally transported the infant to Baptist Hospital in a sheriff's office patrol vehicle. The medical staff at Baptist Hospital stated Deputy Green's decisive actions and emergency care saved the child's life. Therefore, he is awarded the Life-Saving Medal. Our next award is the Employee of the Year Medal. If Tanner Vincent would please come forward. Tanner has worked for the Escambia County Sheriff's Office since August 2020. In that time, Tanner's growth and dedication to the Sheriff's Office have flourished. The amount of effort he has put into each project assigned to him has been outstanding. Tanner is always ready to assist at any time and in any way possible. Tanner's vision for improvement never stops and has proved beneficial to the Sheriff's Office. Tanner, your commitment and dedication is notable and exemplify the values of the Escambia County Sheriff's Office. Therefore, you are awarded the Employee of the Year Medal. Next, we have the Officer of the Year Medal. If Sergeant Chase Horn would please come forward. Sergeant Horn consistently performs at a high level and goes above and beyond his role as a sergeant. Sergeant Horn has shown great dedication to the Escambia County Sheriff's Office and to the law enforcement profession. He has been influential in making a positive change within the agency and community. Sergeant Horn's accomplishments, leadership, and willingness to go above and beyond what is required are what makes Sergeant Horn deserving of this recognition. Therefore, he is awarded the Officer of the Year Medal. Yet, next we have years of service recognition. For 20 years of service, if we could have the following come forward: Captain Kevin Pachuki, Sergeant David Brown, Sergeant Joshua Taylor, Sergeant Renee Regundan, Master Deputy Michael Decourt, and Master Deputy Grant Lopez. The Escambia County Sheriff's Office would like to recognize these men for their ongoing commitment and dedicated service. We sincerely appreciate your diligent and tireless efforts throughout the years. We will now turn the ceremony over to Sheriff Simmons.
Thank you. I really don't have anything to say, but I want to say quickly how proud I am. If you've noticed, some of the awards are for units, because a lot of times it's better if we work as a unit. And some of our forgotten units, that aren't out there on the street, don't wear the uniform. We don't put them on Facebook as much as we should. You can see now how important that they really are. Another thing I want to draw your attention to is how many life-saving medals that we've given. Each one of those that we've given is a life that's saved. It's whether it's an older individual or if it's a baby. In some cases, we've saved some youngsters. So that life-saving effort will carry on for decades. And 30 years from now, in my mind, someone's going to come to one of our aging officers or deputies and say, "Hey, you saved my life," or "You saved the life of my friend," or whatever. And I hope that brings a smile to your face, just as it brings a smile to my face today. Thank you all very much for being here. I couldn't be more proud to be the sheriff of Escambia County. We have cookies. I don't know if there's enough cookies for everyone, so you might want to jump up there really quick and grab a cookie. And again, you're free to stay here as long as you want to. If you've received an award and you want to take a picture, we'll be glad to stick around. If you want family members in your photograph, believe me, it'll matter to you years from now. So thank you all very much. We certainly appreciate you all being here.